wanted to hop on really quick and chat about winter squash. It is fall, and that means it is in abundance, and we are loving it. So, I talked with one of my sweet clients yesterday who has been on program for 3 weeks and has already hit her weight loss goal of 10 pounds, and we are about to start transition. But one of the things that she shared with me yesterday was how much she is loving all of these plan compliant recipes and how her knowledge has expanded. And it just resonated so much with me because I too have learned so much and gained so much confidence in the kitchen. So in her honor, I wanted to share some of the new to me squashes, because one of her favorite recipes that she has just loved is the Shrimp Scampi Spaghetti Squash, because she had never heard of spaghetti squash before or even used it. So, anyways, I love spaghetti squash, but anyways, there are some new to me ones that I have learned about doing this program, so I thought we'd share really quick. All right, so biggest spaghetti squash, let's talk about it. So this beauty is amazing. You can roast it in the oven. You can also cook it in your microwave. I haven't tried it, but I'm going to. With this one, I bought it in her honor when I saw it at the grocery store yesterday. I was like, I need some spaghetti squash in my life. But anyways, you just cut it in half. If you're gonna roast it in the oven, you cut it in half, put it face down, put a little olive oil, salt and pepper, face down in the oven, and then you roast it. And when it's done, you take a fork and you shred the inside of the squash, and it looks just like spaghetti. So it is a wonderful, wonderful pasta alternative. My favorite, even over zucchini noodles. So love that. But then one that is new to me that I found last fall was delicata squash, and I actually used the last of ours last night for dinner, so I don't have one here to share with you, but I'm gonna try to drop a picture right here on this video so I can show you what that looks like if you're not familiar. It is a little bit sweeter. The skin is softer, so you can actually eat the skin. You don't have to peel it. And to me, it has the texture of a potato. And it is, in fact, called the sweet potato of squash. So I love it. It is delicious. Again, you slice it, you scoop out the seeds. That you can roast in the air fryer or in the oven. And like I said, you can eat the skin on that. And I've shared recipes for that before. So when we were in Sarasota a couple weeks ago during Hurricane Milton, my cousin and I found at the farmer's market a sugar dumpling squash. Or it's also called a sweet dumpling squash. So we grabbed it and tried it, did our little research first, and it is also similar to a delicata. Soft skin, you eat it, it has the same kind of flavor, and maybe that's the one that's called the sweet potato squash. I don't know, but anyways, it is supposed to be just even a little bit sweeter than delicata, and so but it is more shaped like a pumpkin. It looks very similar to this, but it's more white with green spots, or ivory with green spots, instead of this bright yellow and orange. So that leads me to a carnival squash. Yesterday when I went to the grocery, I was excited to see these, and I thought that they were the sugar dumpling squash. And so I was gonna grab some so my hubby could try it. And when I went to check out, I had to look for it because there was no stickers. So I had to look for it in the find your item, and it rang up as a carnival squash, and I was like, well, darn it. So anyways, then I had to Google carnival squash. So it is apparently a mixture between delicata and acorn squash. See, I don't know if you can tell on this one, but it is a little bit more pointed like an acorn squash. And so anyways, same soft skin, similar texture. The outside is edible. This apparently has a more nutty flavors. So I also checked the nutrition facts on it, and it is also approved on the 5-in-1. 2 ounces would be a green, or half a cup, 2 ounces would be 1 green on the 5-in-1. So anyways, I'm going to be cutting into this bad boy tomorrow, and I will let you know what I think, if I can taste a difference in the flavor of it, but I'm excited to try it. So, all right, so Carnival here, sugar dumpling or sweet dumpling squash. I'll drop a picture here. And then delicata, and of course, the first one I started with, spaghetti squash, if we're not counting zucchini and yellow squash. Anyways, I hope that is helpful for you. All right, I'll drop the shrimp scampi and spaghetti squash recipe down below. All right, y'all have a good day.